Hey, what's up, slackers? You ever watch TV or the news or something, and by the end of what you just watched, you're paranoid that this could happen to you next? Well, that was me with Hey Arnold.
You serious?
Yes, I'm being serious. It was this episode called The Longest Monday, and basically it's a tradition where every year all the 5th graders go on a hunt for the 4th graders like they're in a gang or something and throw them in the trash.
Now, the most efficient way to can a 4th grader is to grab him right under the armpits. Like so. Okay, Edmund, go.
Now you're probably thinking, bro, you're tweaking, that would never happen in real life. But you gotta put yourself in my shoes. I wasn't that small as a kid, but back then, older kids always looked like ginormous freaks. Especially since 4th grade is like right before you hit that first real growth spurt, you feel me? So little 4th grade me is looking at these massive 5th graders like, what the hell happened to y'all, you fucking titans? I 100% believe they were just waiting for the perfect opportunity to trash me. Also, before you say, well, even if there was an attempt to do something like this, the parents and teachers would stop them. To which I say, come on now, let's be honest here. We all have that stuff that we did when we were younger, either at school or just throughout the neighborhood that our parents never found out about. Like I know for a fact some of y'all was playing hide and go get it in like the 4th or 5th grade, you little freaks. Not me though, I was in the house playing Sonic Heroes on the GameCube.
Who's this fraud?
Also, can we all just agree that school administration is just hot most of the time? Like they do fucking nothing. Even when bullying type stuff does happen, they usually side with the bully if you try to defend yourself, and that's fucking bullshit. But back to Hey Arnold.
Finally!
So the episode is just Arnold and the gang running from the 5th graders like they're in a horror movie. I think what stuck with me the most as a kid is the fact that they were slowly getting picked off one by one. Every time Arnold and his friends think they're safe, there's a 5th grader waiting for them. It starts with the whole gang and then just ends with Arnold and Gerald. The 5th graders didn't feel like kids in this episode. They felt like an entity that was unavoidable. It was like they were a plague. No matter where they went, they pulled up every time. It was so bad for them, they had to build a damn speakeasy that even came with free therapy sessions.
Ecological services.
It was horrible. They picked me up and then they jammed me in the trash can.
Get over it, you big wuss.
Like, what the f is in these trash cans? But even the speakeasy ends up getting raided by the 5th graders. So there's just no stopping these freaking monsters. Also, before we go, I gotta talk about one last thing. These two scoundrels right here. First off, there's no way you're telling me Wolfgang is in the 5th grade. Bro is built like a D1 collegiate athlete. He had to be held back several years. He seems like the type of guy to get held back on purpose so he can be the big man on campus.
You 36!
Like, look at this shit. He's picking up 2 whole children with 1 arm each. That's like 80 pounds for each arm. I know his bench press is insane. And don't think I'm finna let you slide, Steve Buscemi. I know that's you. On some how do you do, fellow kids, looking like a cracked out number 4.
Stop it. Get some help.
Bro looks like he could be one of the teachers. The design team is crazy for trying to make us believe these are 5th graders. Like, low-key, even though this idea of an annual bullying event scared the hell out of me when I was younger, when I got older, I kinda wish something like this did happen. Like, the episode ends with Arnold and Gerald getting trashed, but they find out it's really not that bad. They even think about keeping the tradition going for next year so they can dump kids in the trash.
Really funny. You 3rd grader. Just wait till next year when it's your turn.
Which in that way it kinda sounds cool, like sure you're getting trashed, but next year you get to trash some 4th graders and so on and so forth, like a never-ending cycle of trash. So was I tweaking as a kid? Probably, I'm not gonna lie, I was kinda weird. But yeah, I was just thinking of this Hey Arnold and how there was actually a time in my life where I was deathly afraid of 5th graders and what they would do to me. But that's gonna do it for today, slackers, so go ahead and like and do all that other stuff you always do, and I'll see you next time. Later.
Never let